All right, number 9. Let's talk about Stephanie Courtney, or as you know her, Flo from the Progressive commercials. She has been playing the iconic character since 2008. That is 18 years.
Wow.
She was 38 when she started the gig. Her estimated net worth, well, it's hard to pin down because the sources are sites like Celebrity Net Worth.
Yeah, those are wrong.
Who say, but it's safe to say she's made between 5 and 6 million. I gotta think it's way more than that.
You think?
Because, you know, people who work in commercial casting say she could be making several million a year from the ads because she's been doing it so long and because they're in such heavy rotation.
Yeah.
She's also been in TV shows like Adult Swim, The Goldbergs, and Mad Men. She got her start in improv and sketch comedy with the Groundlings in L.A.
How about that?
All right, number 8, looking for a fall road trip? How about heading to Utah for a scenic tour cruising down Potash Road?
What?
Yeah, it's just north of Moab. It takes you right along the Colorado River, past towering red rocks and massive cliffs. You also get a chance to see ancient Native American art in the rocks. The drive should take you about an hour and a half, and you'll finish up at the Potash Boat Ramp. It's not named for Larry or his family. Potash are mined salts that have a lot of potassium, and they're used in fertilizer. The boat ramp was built in the 60s to service 2 mines and processing plants.
Did you know that, Larry?
I did.
Wow.
Larry and I went on this trip to, was it like Saskatoon or something like that?
Saskatchewan on a private jet.
On a private jet, and we then went down in the potash mines, which was one of the freakier things that I've ever seen, because you're like a mile underground.
With the Potash Mining Company.
Yeah.
And you're like in this universe. You're picturing these men with pickaxes and, you know, lights. No, it was like a shopping mall.
A whole world
a mile
down
under the
there.
ground. Scary as hell.
Yeah, it was.
You know what they're doing down there.
That was a
What were
fun
you
afternoon.
doing down there?
We were just killing time.
Yeah.
Looking to do something different.
Larry was trying to explore his family tree to see if there was
Yeah.
any
Find the
relation.
roots.
Please, please.
Right.
Yeah.
Number 7. Yesterday, we told you about a pair of condors that were caught on an alert California camera. And if you thought these birds looked like vultures, you were right. Turns out all condors are in the New World vulture family.
Oh, okay.
The primary difference between a condor and their relative, like the turkey vulture, are their size, underwing patterns, and flight style.
Of course.
The type of condors caught on the alert California camera were considered almost extinct, but they've made a comeback after decades of conservation efforts.
If you see a vulture flying around,
Yeah.
there's bad news somewhere
Yeah.
nearby.
Yeah.
All right, number 6. Long before Lollapalooza, 57 years ago this week, there was 3 days of peace and music at the original Muddy Music Festival, Woodstock.
Lend me your ears and I'll sing you a song. I will try not to sing out of key. Oh, baby, have you back? Well, I let it,
Joe Cocker. Well, we were wondering how much each of the bands that were at Woodstock made back in 1969. First off, Joe Cocker had just released his first record, and his hit Beatles cover was still making its way up the chart. He was paid about $1,400. The biggest star of the weekend was Jimi Hendrix. He was paid the most, $18,000. Because of the bad weather, his set took place on the final day at 9 a.m. He played for 2 hours, but the crowd had dwindled at that point because people were starting to leave because the whole scene was a big muddy mess. After Jimi Hendrix, the next highest paid act was Blood, Sweat, and Tears, $15,000. Joan Baez and Creedence Clearwater Revival both got $10,000. Janis Joplin and Jefferson Airplane each got $7,500. The Grateful Dead were only paid $2,500, and these guys were not quite the lowest paid, but the doo-wop group Sha Na Na was only paid $700.
Wow.
One band member said the original check of $350 bounced.
Wow.
Sha Na Na was at
What
Woodstock?
were they doing there? I remember we talked about this once, but I don't remember what the story is.
Well,
Maybe tomorrow.
You don't think of Woodstock as being this place where guys are going to make a lot of money. Like,
No.
this is it's just like today. It's all the
It's a
money
music
grab
festival.
still, right? Like they're
Yeah.
out there to get their money.
Number 5, you might have seen the videos on TikTok. People recording themselves coming home at night to an empty house and documenting their evening routine. And the message is simple: single, no friends. It's a whole new form of influencer, the solitude life. Here are a few titles that one of these girls gave to her recent posts. Going to the movies alone at 11 p.m. as a friendless girl. What weekends look like as a friendless girl with no interest in men or dating.
Oh, boy.
POV, you're single, live alone, and won't be having kids, so this is your life. A few who are choosing to share their stories say they hope to show people that it's okay to lead a more isolated life and to let others know they're not the only ones out there. Some say it's a choice. Others say they just haven't met anyone they click with. Mental health experts say it's okay to choose yourself, but warn that choosing to disassociate from society could be a sign of depression.
There's a difference between solitude and isolation or loneliness.
Yeah.
Right? Like
Yeah.
solitude is a nice way you can do solitude. Anyhow, number 4, if you ever lived in the South, you might have had a Mr. Pibb, which is a knockoff of the old Dr. Pepper. But there are so many more, and one person put a lot of time into putting them into one picture. There is also a guy named Charlie Smith at North Carolina State University who has been trying to track down and catalog all of the knockoffs. Right now, his list has 55 sodas that have been made to taste like Dr. Pepper. And there they are.
Wow.
Number 3, is there a bigger buzzkill than Hannah Jumper? In 1856 in Rockport, Massachusetts, she didn't like that the hardworking fishermen of the town liked to blow off some steam with a little rum.
Oh, boy.
So she recruited 20 other harpies, and they went into town with hatchets and hammers and destroyed all the liquor in the bars.
Jeez.
300 gallons of booze wasted in the street. Because of all this, Rockport became a dry town until a voter referendum in 2005. That old hag killed partying for 150 years. Hannah was actually a great person who cared for the sick, but she's a little just judgy.
Judgy.
You gotta get that hag line out of the way before you say the nice things about her.
She's an old hag.
Yeah.
But she's really nice.